In today's video, I have 11 amusable patterns to share with you. So stick around and let's get started. Well, hello my crafty friends and welcome to another Friday video. I am so glad you're here today and I just want to thank you so much for clicking on today's video. My name is April and I'm the creator and the designer behind the Cozy Buckeye, and on this channel I just love to share my passion for crochet with you. I started a small business 14 years ago and I've been on Etsy for 12 years. I design patterns and I love to share and support other designers' patterns here on this channel. So I will do roundup videos, and in the fall I will be doing some markets to sell off all the stock that I have been making. So I will take you along for some market vlogs in the fall. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, I would love it if you would like this video and of course subscribe to this channel for future videos. So with all that said, this week's video is really exciting. I am going to be sharing with you 11 patterns that I've made. These are what people like to call amusables or jellycats. I guess these are something that are trending right now. You can buy these plushies that are sewn, and these crochet artists have come up with some that look just like it. So I have been seeing so many others making them, and I started making them a few weeks ago, and I just decided that they were so much fun. So I wanted to see how many I could get done. I wish I could have got done more. There's so many out there, but you guys, I've been so busy. So I have 11 and I think you're really gonna love them. You may have seen a few of them in previous videos, but you know, I couldn't resist sharing them again because they are amazing. So I also have a few other things I need to talk about. All of the patterns featured in today's video will be, of course, in one spot, conveniently for you to find. I have a new way of linking all the patterns. I mentioned it in last week's video. There's a new system we have to use to link patterns if we're linking Etsy patterns, and I have to create a storefront, and in this storefront I have links. I have lists for the links, and for every single video I am going to create a list. So when you click on that link, it will take you directly to all of the patterns featured in each video, which I think in the long run will be better. So they're just in one spot for you to find. Plus, I'm going to have all the lists from all the videos I've done. So if you ever want to, go back through and look at what I've made, you can easily find them, which I think is great. Also, you can always look on my channel for these videos if you guys need some inspiration of patterns to make, have it all organized by character, animal, theme, whatever. I just love looking at all of these videos I've done because you guys, this community just provides so much inspiration. There's so many amazing patterns out there, and I just love to support all of these creators because I love to make patterns. I love to crochet them. So it's just fun for me to share all of this with you, and hopefully these lists in my Etsy storefront will make it easier for you. So I would love some feedback, what you guys are thinking about this. Let me know. Also, last week I did a video with Kate from Cable and Canvas, and I got some comments and people were having some problems with the code. Turns out Kate and I learned something new and I'm really sorry for any of you guys that were having trouble. We have created, Kate has created another code for you guys to use, and it's going to extend through this week. In case you missed out on the coupon last week because of the issues that we were having, I just wanted to let you know the new code in all caps is TAKEOFF20. So I'll put that up here on the screen. We both wanted to send an apology just because we felt bad this was not working. So apparently she had used this code from last week a while ago, it was inactive, but then she recreated the code for my video using that same code, and it just caused a glitch in the system. It was working for some and it wasn't working for others. So I apologize. If you were one it wasn't working for, use the coupon take off 20 and go grab some of her patterns. I will link this list from my Etsy storefront again in the description along with this coupon code. So if you want to go check those patterns out, I hate for you guys to miss out on the offer that she gave us last week. So there's that. And then I also wanted to let you guys know for my patterns this week, I'm just offering a sale. I just thought, why not? I'm going to offer 25% off. You don't have to buy 3. You can only buy 1. If there's one pattern of mine that you've been wanting to grab, do it this weekend. I'm offering all of my patterns are 25% off, and you only have to buy 1. I mean, feel free to buy as many as you want, but I always have a sale in my shop. If you buy 3, you get 25% off, but for this weekend only, I'm offering 25% off of everything, and you only have to buy 1. So thank you guys so much for all of your support. I really do appreciate everything you guys do to support me, clicking on those links, watching these videos, liking this video, subscribing to my channel. I just want to thank you so much for everything. And I guess that's it. So with all that said, I'm going to get started. We're going to go over 11 amusable patterns. What do you say we get started? I'm excited. I like these patterns. I had a good time making these. My only regret is I didn't make more. So let's get started. I'm going to start with pattern number 1. All right. So pattern number 1, I have, well, just so you guys know, I have, I guess, 3 free patterns that can be found on Instagram. So I wanted to share those with you. And there's so many free patterns out there on Ribbler, on Ravelry, on Pinterest. There's so many YouTube tutorials. These are just the ones I had a chance to get finished. They turned out really cute, so I want to share them with you on this channel. And just remember, you guys, I do not share patterns I don't like on this channel. So if you see something on here, I like it. All right, so pattern number 1. I must say, I saw this. I was influenced by Robin at Knotting Hook Crochet. She apparently makes this one and sells it all the time. So honestly, Robin, you're probably the one that really got me wanting to make these Amuseable Jellycat patterns, because I saw them on your channel and you talk so much about them that I wanted to make them too. So this is one I had to make, and this pattern's really cute. This is the Strawberry Cheesecake by Stacy at Pretty Sweet Stitches. It is really easy to make. You do have to sew on the legs and the strawberry, but it's basically done in the round. I mean, look at these eyes I made. These are eyes that I hand painted with mica powder, but this pattern is done in the round. You start in the brown and you work your way up, you color change. I mean, it's pretty basic. You know, if you guys know how to work in the round, this is an easy pattern. And then you make the legs, sew them on, make the strawberries, sew them on. Easy peasy, you guys. I love adding a little bit of embroidery to my plushies. You guys know that. So of course I had to add some eyebrows and a little schmirk. This pattern is such a great pattern. I will say, since I was speaking of Robin at Knotting Hook Crochet, she does have a tutorial for legs that she put together for us. If you guys have a pattern that you want to add legs to, say you have a strawberry or a blueberry, fruits or flower pots or just anything, you can add legs to it and call it an Amuseable. So thank you, Robin, for doing that. You guys, I will link that video in the description so you guys can check that out as well. You know, this is pattern number 1. Again, this is the Strawberry Cheesecake by Stacy at Pretty Sweet Stitches. This is a pretty sweet free pattern over on Instagram. Go like this and save it and give this designer a follow as a thank you for giving us a freebie. So I really do like this one. I would probably sell this one for $22. I'm not really sure what Robin sells it for, but I think it's really cute. I mean, it does have my hand-painted eyes on it, and it's a pretty decent size. So we're going to try 22 and see how it goes. This is also done in Elise Voluto. I will say everything here is done in Elise Voluto. You guys, Elise Voluto is, I've mentioned it pretty much every week. This is my favorite yarn, pretty much. I have been using a little bit more of the Premier Basic Chenille, especially the Mama Made Minis yarn. You guys, is so freaking soft. I am putting together a video using that yarn, so that'll be in the next couple videos. I'm not sure when I'll get that done, but Elise Voluto is #1, and there will be a link in the description for Hobby Shoppy. If you guys need to replenish your yarn, or you just want to try this yarn, if you could click on my link. It's no cost to you, but it does give me a little bit of a kickback to help support me on this channel so that I can continue to give you guys this amazing content. So thanks again, and if you need to try this yarn, I suggest you do. I mean, I have been crocheting for years. I've had injuries. I can crochet for hours with this yarn and it does not bother me. It's so buttery soft, and it's just easy to use. So I usually use a 6mm hook with it. I really love this yarn. But #1, again, go check this pattern out. This is Strawberry Cheesecake by Stacy at Pretty Sweet Stitches. That's #1. Okay. #2, this is a free tiny marshmallow by Lisa at Love My Hooks. This is on Instagram. So easy, you guys. You're working in the round. You're going to do some back loop stitches. You do some bobble stitches. You add some safety eyes. I think I put 14s on this. Of course, I added some embroidery with this, which I really love. But it's so cute. So this little pattern is free again on Instagram, and I would sell this one for $10. It's the right size for my $10 pattern. So if you guys want to try this one out, I just wanted to do it in pink, although I think white would be great too. So this is pattern #2. And then the third free pattern I did is probably just, it's so cute. I will say, this little sun bag charm. They say it's a bag charm, but I think it's kind of big for a bag charm. And I mean, Elise Voluto works up kind of small, so maybe, I guess, if you did this in Premier Parfait Chunky, it would work up small enough for a bag charm. But in Elise Voluto, it's more like a plushie. And this is by Audrey at Sweet Creams Co. This pattern works up pretty easy. I will say I had to go back through and kind of do some sewing, because you're doing a triple crochet here and then skipping some stitches and then slip stitching, so it kind of left sort of a gap. So I tried to sew that closed because I did stuff it and I didn't want the stuffing to come out. So that was a little extra step that I added. I also believe this pattern, there is an error in the leg, but if you read through the comments, she corrects it. So it's really, honestly, easy to correct. She had the stitch count right, but she didn't have the stitches right. And so that, I mean, if you crochet enough, it's easy enough to figure out. But again, check the comment. It is corrected in the comment. I did add cute little embroidery, and I love adding the eyebrows and the smirk to these patterns, but I really do like the sun, and I just think it's really, it's just cheerful. Makes me happy when I look at it. I mean, who doesn't love sunshine, right? All right, so this is pattern #3. Again, this is a freebie on Instagram. You guys go check this out, by Audrey at Sweet Creams Co. And I would sell this one for $15. Okay, so that's #3. Now we're going to get started with some paid patterns. These paid patterns, a few of them you've seen, but they're too good not to share in this video. So I talked about this one already, but this is, look at this one. This is Crochet Tea Bag by Tasha at WithLoveTashaa. This pattern is $4.97, and I would sell this one for $22. I added my hand-painted eyes, and again, I added embroidery. This pattern is really easy. You are gonna just do some I think you start this one with a chain and you work around the chain and then you're working in the round. And I believe, you guys, I made this one a few weeks ago. I believe you crochet the legs in, yes, and then you color change, and you are going to crochet across the top to close it, and then you kind of pinch the end, this part in, and stitch it a little bit to make it look like a tea bag. You surface crochet this on. I actually sewed my heart down, or the tea bag tag, I guess, because I didn't want it flopping around. I wanted it to stay in place. So this one, I think it's so sweet. I know there's a lot of tea drinkers out there, and I just think this one's really cute. I believe this one is a Jellycat inspired pattern. So this is a number 4 crochet tea bag by WithLoveTashaa. All right, I have another pattern from the same designer. This is number 5. This is the pickle pattern. I really like pickles, you guys. I don't know about you, but I'm in love with pickles. I've always liked cucumbers too. So this is a really cute pattern, and I have fuzz all over the place on this one because I had to embroider after it was already stuffed, which I try to embroider before things are stuffed for this very reason, so you don't get this fluff all over. So if you can embroider without the stuffing, I suggest doing that. This one, I really didn't feel like I could because of the way it's made. You kind of have to stuff it as you go a little bit. I do like the way she put this curve in the pickle here. She had so many stitches right here that were slip stitches, so then it just kind of pulled and made it curve. So that was really neat the way she did that. And then I believe she has you sew the legs on after. I mean, because, you know, you're doing the pickle this way and the legs are needing to go in the opposite direction, so you have to sew the legs on. And I did do the embroidery per usual. I really like this pattern. It's really cute. So this pattern is $4.26, and I would sell it for $18. So this is number 5 pickle by WithLoveTashaa. Tasha also offers a pistachio and a croissant. So if you guys are looking for some more Jellycat inspired patterns, she has a couple more to choose from. Okay, so number 6 you guys have seen on my channel before. This pattern is by Jenny at In My Spare Time Crochet. We did a pattern trade, and I just love this little burger. I love making the burger patterns. I've done turtles, I've done miniature burgers. I just really enjoy the burgers, and I saw this and I reached out and I was like, you want to trade a pattern? And so we did. I think she chose my capybara. It's just really cute. I like it a lot. Now, you know, she did add arms, which I think is even cuter. So it's worked in the round. You do color changes to add your burger and your cheese and your lettuce and tomato, and I guess that's mayonnaise in there. It's just such a neat pattern. Jenny did a really good job on this one, and I think she's got 2 sizes too. She's got a smaller one and a bigger one, and I made the smaller one because, you know, I get more, I can make more if I make small stuff. So this pattern by Jenny at In My Spare Time Crochet is $4.53, and I would sell this one for $18. So very cute. This is number 6, Benny the Burgerman. Okay, so number 7. I love this one. This is probably one of my favorites. And I did share this one in my strawberry video. If you guys haven't seen my strawberry video, if you have strawberry festivals or whatever to plan for, there are tons of ideas in this video for you to make. But this one here, I mean, look at it. How cute is this? This pattern is called the Potted Strawberry Plant by Vanessa at Minnie's Crochet Friends. I will say, Vanessa is like the queen of the potted plants, okay? She has so many to choose from. And her potted plants, I think you could definitely add legs to any of them. So if you wanted to make them amusable type patterns, it would be a simple thing to do. You could even use, if you already have her patterns, you could use Robin at Knotting Hook Crochet's video to add legs. It would be very simple to do. I just love this one so much. I will say it was a lot of work. I went through a lot of yarn to put all of these leaves on here. It did take some time. I mean, you had to make, I believe it was 6 strawberries, so that in itself took time. And then all of these leaves, chaining, and I mean, some of them have like 3 separate pieces. They all do. So there's 3 leaves to each stem. So they took a long time. So this pattern I would sell for $32. It's so cute. I think it's worth it. This pattern sells for $4.22. And like I said, she's the queen of potted plants. So I believe I've made some of her hanging plants, and they're minis, so those are great. But her stuff is so cute. She does a great job. So this pattern is worked in the round. You do sew the legs on, but you know, you're gonna work in a front loop to add all of these leaves and attach the strawberries. This part took a while, but she has really good instructions to explain it. So I think if you guys really like this, you should try it out, because this is my favorite, I think, today. So this pattern is number 7 by Vanessa at Minnies Crochet Friends. All right, so moving right along. So then we're going to talk about this little strawberry. This little strawberry is by Lena at Therapy on My Hook, another awesome designer. I love making her stuff. I have made a few pieces now from her, and I also made this one in the strawberry video. It's kind of what started me wanting to make these amusables, if I'm being honest. I just had such a good time making these patterns. But this one was really easy to make. You're working in the round, you crochet the legs in as you go, and you sew this leaf on top. I used my hand-painted safety eyes. Such a quick make and very fun and cute. So Lena sells this pattern for $7.98. And I would sell this finished make for $20. I will say Lena offers a 20% off sale when you buy 3 patterns. So if you're looking to try some of her patterns, you can get them at a discount if you buy 3. But this is number 8. The next pattern I made of her was from her as well, and I decided to make the Sitting Clover pattern by Lena at Therapy on My Hook. This is number 9. This pattern also sells for $7.98, and I would sell this finished make at $26, maybe even $28. I don't know. It took a little bit of time. This one here, you have to do a magic ring start. You fasten off, and then you make the next magic ring, and then you connect them, and then you decrease, and you set aside, and you do that 3 times, and then you make a circle here, and then you attach the fronts of the hearts and also the legs, and then you work on the back and connecting the back. She has very good instructions, and I just think it's so cute. You can also make a 4-leaf clover without the legs with this pattern, but it is very cute. Very, very cute. And Lena is a very talented designer, and she has so many more amusable designs for your pleasure. She has tulips, a sun, a maple leaf, a mushroom, a chestnut, an acorn, Christmas pudding, and a candy cane. I have loved all of the designs I've made by this designer, so I'm very confident that any of these would be so fun to make and worth definitely making them. So If you're trying to find some amusables, check her shop out. And this is a number 9, The Sitting Clover by Lena at Therapy on My Hook. Okay, so number 10, wow, we're just moving right along. Number 10 is a newer pattern, and this is a Monstera, which, you guys, I love Monstera plants. I've had them for a while, although I will say they're not doing too hot right now. I need to get them outside. They love my deck out in the spring and summertime. It's just the weather. It's so cold at night, and I'm afraid to put them out, but they are needing to be outside real soon. They look terrible. But this one looks great. Look how cute it is. I ended up doing, I used my painted eyes and then did a little bit of embroidery. I even added a little bit of white here on the side, which I think looks really cute. But I will say this pattern is, again, a little bit labor intensive for the leaves. You have to make all the leaves and then you attach them to a stalk here, which her directions are so good. They are really, really easy to understand, and she has videos like throughout, so it makes it very easy and very helpful, but it does take time. But look how cute. I mean, the finished product is amazing. I would sell this one for $28, and this pattern is $6.50. This designer also offers a sale. If you buy 3 patterns, you get 30% off. So it's really cute. I really like it so much. So much. I wish there was a way I could figure out how to do like the variegated Monstera. That would be really cute too, because I know that maybe if I added some white in there, you could definitely do the variegated version. Just an idea. But this is pattern number 10 by Maria at Alpaca Patterns. I don't even know if I said that. This is the Monstera by Maria at Alpaca Patterns. Number 10. So I have another pattern from Maria at Alpaca Patterns, and I saw this by so many people I had to have it. This is the Mushroom Friend by Maria at Alpaca Patterns. Look how cute. So many people I know have made this, and it was at our crochet retreat, and it was stolen several times when we did our plushie exchange. It is so cute. You make each of these mushrooms individually, and the frog, and the legs. You crochet the legs in, add the eyes, and then you color change to the dirt, and then you make these pieces and sew them on. So you do have to sew the stuff on, but like, how cute. How incredibly cute. I love this one so much. I added a little bit of embroidery to the eyes. Love it. And, you know, down here too. This pattern is $8.70. You get this pattern as well as the mushroom, which has a bee on it, which I wanted to make, but I ran out of time. I will still make it at some point. I'm out of white. I need to order white, you guys. I need to place an order at Hobby Shoppy to get more Elise Voluto white. When I do, I'm gonna order a bunch because I always run out of white. I don't know why I don't order more. Maria at Alpaca Patterns also has so many amusable designs. She has a cookie, a cocoa, a baby chestnut, gingerbread, a gingerbread house, cactus, mitten, and a baby dragon fruit, just to name a few. And I also love this designer. I can confidently say after working with several of her patterns, I would recommend any of those. And I was honestly thinking about seeing if she'd want to do a designer feature for her patterns, because I really do like her stuff a lot. She has so many cute designs, and there's so many that I want to make of hers. So I think I might reach out to her and see if she would be willing to collaborate with me, which I'm sure she would, because she has already collaborated on some of these videos with me. But let me know what you guys think about maybe seeing some more of her designs, or if there's another designer you would like to see me feature in a video. I would love your thoughts on that, or even a roundup. Are there any roundups you guys would like to do? Patterns you would like to see me design? I'm really open these days to suggestions because, I mean, I have a few things I'm planning, but I love your feedback and I love your guys' ideas. You guys have the best ideas. Really good at helping me come up with stuff. So thank you so much for all of that feedback you guys do give me. But this is pattern number 11. This is the final pattern today. I know it's not a lot this week, but you guys, it's been busy. So remember, all of the patterns that you see in today's video will be featured in one link. That link takes you to my Etsy storefront where you can find all of the patterns, and it's a lot easier, honestly. So I hope you guys enjoyed all of these patterns. I know these amusables, I think, are going to sell really great at markets. They're so fun, and it's a real craze right now with these Jellycat amusables. So all right, well, there's a few things I wanted to talk about. I don't know if you guys have noticed my hair. I did go get my hair done with my mom. I usually go with her to my daughter Samantha's to get her hair done. She had been driving me crazy about getting a haircut. She wanted me to take her, and I always drive her there. So I decided to go red. I used to be red for years, and I stopped being red because, you guys, my gray hair was getting so bad that it just showed up so well that we decided to go blonde again because the blonde kind of hides it a little better with the growth. So we'll see how this goes. I might be going back to the blonde after this. We'll see. But let me know what you guys think of me as a redhead. If you like the blonde better or the red, I don't know. I like the red. I just hate the how it fades, and then also I hate how the regrowth looks. So we'll see. We'll see. But it was fun. It was nice to be pampered. You guys, I really need it. I need pampering these days. It's been very stressful this week. We ended up buying Abby a car, so we got that done. I'm so thankful we found a car for her. She's happy. So that's done. And my son went to prom, so maybe at the end of this I'll share a photo of him and his date. That was fun. And you know, in a couple weeks my son's graduating from high school. I have a graduation party to throw this month. This coming weekend we have Mother's Day, and I can't wait to give Mom her present. I keep kind of teasing her about it, so I hope she didn't cheat and watch last week's video. But there's a lot going on in May. My daughter's birthday is coming up too. She turns 20. I mean, so many things in May. So I will continue to put out Friday videos. We'll see what I got going on next week. I just want to crochet right now, you guys. That's all I want to do. And so hopefully I'll have some stuff to share with you guys. It might just be like what I made this week. I need to start market prepping, and I kind of want to do that. So maybe I'll do that too. Who knows? But let me know if you guys have any ideas. I'd love to hear from you. I love your comments and support. So let me know. I do have a giveaway winner this week. I love this weekly giveaway with you guys. I am so grateful that I can give back to you guys. And this week's giveaway winner is Fifi Cross Nails. Fifi writes, I hope that's your name. She writes, "Thanks for sharing this amazing designer's patterns and the discount code too. I will definitely buy the frog on the toadstool and the pig in the watermelon and possibly a few more. Ideas for other designers you could showcase. I also love Nook's Hooks, Crochet by Janina, Green Frog Crochet, and Blossom Moon Crafts. They have such great patterns." I am familiar with all of them but the last one, so I'm gonna have to take a look at her and see what kind of patterns we have. But all of those are great ideas. I appreciate the ideas. I really did love doing the designer showcase. It was fun. And you know, if there's any patterns you'd like to see on this channel, like to see me make, just drop them in the comments. But Fifi Cross Nails, you are this week's winner, so make sure you email me with your pattern choice, and I will email it back to you. I will respond to your comment and let you know you're this week's winner. If you would like to apply for this week's giveaway, make sure you leave me a comment and you know, you could win. So it's just fun. I enjoy it, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to share this week. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I have been working on that Etsy storefront, you guys. I have finished 13 lists, but I have done videos every week for the last 2 years, over 2 years. So each video is taking me 30 minutes to do those lists. So I don't know if I'll get them all done by the 15th, but I am working on that too. So I'm a busy girl, and I don't know. I am feeling better. You know, things are getting better slowly but surely. My husband's getting better. His leg, he's still in therapy. So we're just hanging in there. We're busy, and that's life. I know you guys are probably going through the same things in life. Crazy busy lives we have. But I will continue to find my joy in crochet each and every week. It's my therapy, and so are you guys. So thank you so much for being here with me and sticking around and showing me all the support. I really appreciate it. I would love it if you like this video to give it a like and consider subscribing to this channel for future content. I love you guys and appreciate all of you, and I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next week. Bye! For these patterns are amusables, you know, I am sharing amusable slash, what is wrong with me today? I can't speak. Last week's she had used is a really tiny little cute pattern. This is the tiny mushroom. It's a mushroom.